Prime Minister confident good sense will prevail when negotiations continue between public sector unions and Pension Engagement Committee. We'll have the details to this story and more in the National Report. With the news in detail for Tuesday, December 4th, I'm Delroy Luzon. Prime Minister Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell is optimistic that differences between public sector unions and the Pension Engagement Committee over advanced payment of pension or gratuity will be thrashed out. Following a meeting on November 27th, it was agreed that negotiations will resume on Friday, December 7th, and that the Pension Engagement Committee will provide new proposals on pension restoration and reform to trade unions and staff associations by today, Tuesday, December 4th. Dr. Mitchell, who is currently in Trinidad for the 18th special meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of the Caribbean Community on the CARICOM Single Market and Economy, believes good sense will eventually prevail.
I think common sense has certainly prevailed, and I think it will be solved. I wouldn't be here now if I didn't think it would be solved. Yeah. Because our children's education are too important for us to do anything that causes problems to that. So I think things should be all right.
Leader of Government Business in the Upper House, Senator Simon Steele, made brief reference to the subject during his contribution to the 2019 budget on Tuesday.
A way forward has been agreed by both parties. This way forward includes the submission of a new proposal by the Government's Pension Engagement Committee, which is due today, and for negotiations to recommence later this week. Mr. President, the only way in which we are going to find a resolution is for all parties to constructively engage and to sit around the bargaining table.
The decline in the country's unemployment rate is among government's main achievements to date. That's according to the leader of Government Business in the Upper House, Senator the Honorable Simon Steele, as he made his contribution to the 2019 budget on Tuesday under the theme Building Resilience, Advancing Social Development, Transforming Our Economy. Senator Steele says preliminary results from the 2018 Labor Force Survey indicated that the unemployment rate has fallen by 2.7% from 23.6% in December 2017 to 20.9% in June 2018.
What this number tells us is that the employed labor force has expanded significantly. This means jobs have been found for recent school and college leavers and others entering the labour market for the first time. But in addition, there has also been a significant decline in the unemployed labour force, those who have been long-term unemployed who have now found work.
He attributes the decline to the new Imani, Fly and Empower programs, as well as Housing Brigade and Environmental Wardens programs, among several others, which were initiated this year.
It is important to point out that the unemployment rate could fall further by the end of this year. With the government's recent addition of another batch of 800 Imani trainees, plus 500 young men employed in the Empower initiative, plus another 800 persons having been employed in the Housing Construction Brigade and as environmental wardens, will collectively have a significant downward impact on the unemployment rate. Mr. President, let us not forget where the unemployment rate was when we first entered into office in 2013. Over 40%. To bring the rate down by half and still falling is a remarkable achievement.
Addressing shortcomings in building codes and implementing a comprehensive land use policy, some of the priorities of the Keith Mitchell administration. Government Senator Simon Steele says they will work with the OECS Secretariat to review regional building codes to establish a common standard and building practice. He says this will ensure both domestic and commercial properties are more durable and resilient to climate shock. The initiative will be supported by implementation of recommendations identified through the development of a national land use policy. This is the National Report. Stay tuned, we'll have more news after the break.